Welcome to T-News 9 channel. Today, we're diving into Chapter 5 of My Wife is a Gangster, titled I Learned to Lie. I used to believe honesty could fix everything, but in her world, honesty gets you killed. After that night, she stopped asking me to stay away from her life. She stopped trying to protect me from the truth. Instead, she started to watch me. She watched how I listened to conversations. She watched how I reacted to threats. And she watched how I learned to lie. My first lie was a small one. It was just a smile to a man who openly hated her. A simple handshake with someone who desperately wanted her throne. My heart was pounding in my chest, and my palms were dripping with sweat, but I smiled anyway. The man looked at me, surprised. "You're calmer than I expected," he said. I just nodded and replied, "Living with her teaches you many things." That was a lie, or maybe it was only half the truth. Soon enough, lies became my tools. I learned which words to use and which silences to keep. I figured out which questions were traps and which ones I should never answer. At fancy dinners, I found myself drinking with her enemies. In tense meetings, I would laugh at jokes that were clearly meant to test my loyalty. Everyone thought I was harmless, and that was exactly the point. One night, she asked me quietly, her voice barely a whisper, "Are you afraid of what you're becoming?" I thought about it for a long moment before answering. "I'm afraid of failing you," I said. She didn't correct me, and her silence told me I was right. By the end of that week, a flood of crucial information reached her desk. It was a list of names, secret locations, and details of betrayals. All of it came from conversations where I had pretended to be nothing more than a harmless husband. She looked at the reports, her eyes scanning the pages. Then, she looked up at me. For a split second, a flash of pride crossed her face before she quickly hid it. "I never wanted this life for you," she said, her voice soft. I reached out and took her hand. "You didn't choose it for me," I replied. But then I corrected myself. "I chose it for you." She squeezed my hand, just once. In that single, silent moment, I finally understood. I wasn't becoming some kind of monster. I was becoming useful. And in her dangerous world, that usefulness could be the one thing that saves us both. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more chapters.